Folks, welcome to another exhilarating episode of Village Talk, dog. Every week, every single week, sometimes. I'm your host, Trey. This is the Freak Man, and we got the Village with us.
Yeah.
All right. And it's
and
time
for today's propaganda.
What's the prop? Prop G.
Today's propaganda.
Okay.
Come on, what you?
First of all, the L. I'm gonna cut it right there.
That'll be all. And let's get into the news, folks. With that being said, so check this out.
What's up?
I don't know if the fan base is still alive. Yes, it is. I'm talking shit. We got a new Alien versus Predator movie. Well, it says this will probably happen.
Is that
according
rumor?
to 20th Century Studios boss? Yeah, this shit said it'll probably happen. This ain't no damn news.
I mean, if he the boss and he's saying it, yeah.
If the boss said maybe, I don't know if you want to get hype behind that or not.
Romulus did numbers. Am I tripping? Yeah, this is viral.
Nah, it did pretty good.
Real, yeah, this is real news.
They was gassing Romulus. They was gassing that movie up for real.
We're gonna do it again, man. They're gonna do it one more time.
In my personal opinion, folks, I don't see why he would fucking say maybe instead of just saying yes or no. It probably mean yes. That's what he's saying maybe.
Romulus was a real scream. It was a gas.
You enjoyed that?
A gas. Yeah, bro. That's a real horror movie. Like that was fire. They brought it all the way back and they introduced the younger generation to the horror of being on a fucking ship with an alien. Like, it's showing you why the series is so popular, why so many movies. It really did. Shout out to Ron.
I need to check it out. I want to check it out. I'm gonna wait for it to get on the website so I can, you know what I'm saying?
He not. I mean, it's been on the website. It's been on the website.
Is it?
It's bright.
Okay, I ain't tapped in. I have a long list of things to look at. It's growing bigger. Next up, we got Predator Badlands releasing November 7th, 2025 in theaters, starring Elle Fanning. The film will be set sometime in the future. We got a new Predator film coming out.
That's not the one. It's supposed to be set in colonial times, ain't it?
It say the future. All I have is the article. I'm not the source.
I don't know. I gotta ask Sido about that one, but
we gonna fact check it for y'all.
Either way, Prey was fire. They
I
had
like
the Native
that one.
Americans in there. Yeah,
I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. One of my favorite scenes when the Predator fought the fucking bear, he was throwing his ass around. I like that.
That's how strong the Predator is.
He was doing it.
It's Prey, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm with it. I'm with it all the way.
And
50
three
more
for
movies.
50 more. Now hold on.
50 more. They already at 37.
That's too damn much. We 3 for 3 though on the Alien topic. We got an Alien Romulus sequel in the works. We got Kaylee Spaney and David Johnson will likely reprise their roles. So if y'all fucked with the last Alien joint, y'all was like, ooh, that was so good, I want another one, you getting one. All that asking y'all did, it worked out. One time for the askers.
Shout out for asking for shit. Because all you gotta do is ask, man.
Just ask, bro.
All you have to do is ask.
Damn. Don't beg, just say please.
Get a few
niggas
people.
Figure out how to say please.
It take about 10 people, a solid 10 people on Twitter to get something to happen. And from what I see, that's how it snowballs. So yeah, just ask.
You know what I'm saying?
Ask
questions. Ooh, hold on. We got a new Planet of the Apes film officially in the works, released in 2027. Yeah.
What is
that? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I love these movies. I love these movies, but
Monkey Talk reboot. Monkey say words.
What happened at the end of the last movie?
I ain't watch it.
I
ain't watch it.
Worthless.
I ain't watch it.
Worthless.
I ain't watch it.
I'm not. I thought it was a wrap.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not watching that movie until they drop it. I want to have more than one before I get in there.
Nah, somebody got to come back in time or something now. Somebody got to be like on the ship and come back in time, right?
Nah. Yeah. So after
that's what happened
the
in the
third
OG
one, they not doing that. It's a new beginning. It's a new dawn.
All right.
They did a time skip to Caesar's like grandson, I think.
Yeah.
And it's a whole new generation of them, and they picking up from right there. So it might go towards the future. I'm saying it might build up towards the futuristic stuff. It's not gonna go. They're not gonna do the backwards thing. That's what I think. Because the picture is him. He riding a horse with a bird in front of him. That's not no damn. That ain't high tech. That ain't sci-fi.
All right, we gonna see. We gonna see what that's about. I can't see none of the pictures, folks. So I just gotta take his word.
We're gonna check him out after. You know what I'm saying? And we got a John Wick prequel film anime in the works. The film follows the impossible task that John Wick had to complete in order to retire from being an assassin. Who the hell asked for a John Wick prequel anime film?
Once again, my co-host is tripping, folks. We literally all asked for this. We thought 4 was going to be that when it got announced. We want to see the undoable task, the impossible task, the thing that built the family anime? That runs the underworld. Hitman the anime. Now, anime wise, hopefully is good. You know what I mean? But yes, I want to see what happened. What made him fucking John Wick? That's what made him John Wick. Yes, we all want to see
that in anime form. That's my only. That's
is Netflix doing it?
It don't say.
It's Amazon Prime. I'd rather Amazon do it. Who owns John Wick? That's Fox?
I couldn't tell you. I can't tell you. Fox is dead. Fox has passed away.
Yeah, it's not Fox, but shit, somebody else. I don't know all the studios. I'm not ready to run them off.
I don't know why they're doing that in anime form, man.
That's Paramount. What the fuck is at the beginning of John Wick? Dimension? I think it's fair. It don't matter. It don't matter. But I would rather Prime do that because they just getting standards and practices, and they should be hitting.
Prime could do it. Prime could probably pull
everything on Prime hit. If y'all don't use y'all Prime stuff, y'all tripping.
Yeah.
You gonna find something on Prime.
I'll give you that.
Quicker than Netflix.
I give you that. Yeah. And now something else to laugh at. Blade has been delayed indefinitely. Listen, we seen this coming, did we not? Did we not see this coming? They scrapped the script. They fired all the staff. They said, I don't like the vision, the direction. I don't like the plot. They said, I don't like the purpose. They damn near said, we don't like black people with swords.
Marvel doesn't care about black people.
They don't care about Blade people. Damn it. Miles Morales eating good. Miles eating good.
We ain't seen near live action Miles ever.
That's what the fans gonna say.
We ain't seen near live action Miles.
Miles been going.
Who do we got black in the MCU? We got Monica Rambeau. We got the Falcon and the villain from.
We got Captain. Yeah, and we got that other
can't even say T'Challa no more. We got
Jonathan. We had Jonathan.
We had him. Can't even say Jonathan Majors. Nick.
We had him.
Hey, look. This is saying something. This is speaking loud and clear to me personally, brother.
It's making a statement.
Kang is gone, and then bring Robert Downey Jr. back. This is starting to speak loud.
We're gonna see what comes out of this because the fans not gonna like that one. That's gonna cause a little bit of a problem. You know what I'm saying? Well, on to some good news. Finally, a goddamn date for something. We got Look Back by Fujimoto coming out November 7th. Let's go. Can we where's November 7th?
This the one about the blind girl, right?
No. Look Back is the one. Look Back is the artist. Her had artist aspirations. Yeah.
And
we gonna look back at it.
She wrote a manga.
I don't believe she died. Maybe she did die. It's been a while since I read it.
Don't spoil nothing.
I'm not gonna reread it either because I'm waiting for this movie. That's getting watched.
It's watchable.
Oh my, ew.
I'm not gonna act like I read it.
I got another Who Asked for This. We got a Carrie TV series in the works at Prime Video with Mike Flanagan.
Once again, showing he don't know shit about nothing. Carrie is
a Carrie TV show. Come on, they did the remake already.
All the time, fucking classic horror, and you mad they going in depth with an entire series instead of a movie? Stop it.
We don't need that. We don't need it
or anything movie related. Don't do it anymore, brother.
We don't need that.
This is going to be fucking fire.
They just delayed indefinitely to give us some Carrie. Come on, brother. They putting resources in
that ain't got shit to do with Marvel.
And I know it don't.
That ain't got shit to do with Disney for damn sure. What are you talking about? I be getting mad
when I see old. Get nothing new. Come on, bro. Who need a Carrie TV series? It's gonna be 12 episodes of the start to the finish. So when she blows shit up, that we saw that in the remake and the OG movie. They gonna do it again with better definition?
They're gonna do it again with more. She obviously gonna kill more people. It's obviously gonna build up more. It's gonna show more of her troubled past and her life with her mother. It's gonna show more of what her other family. We don't never see none of the other family. Like, who else? Where's her extended family type shit? What affected her and made her do this with her powers? Like, this is going to be a banger. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that.
I'll probably check it out if you end up streaming it. But if
you
not for that,
tripping. I mean, no, you are tripping. He always tripping. He only watch cartoons. He only watch cartoons.
I love tripping.
Whatever.
I love tripping.
On to the next show.
Y'all be listening to me. That should be funny. We got the first poster dropped for Karate Kid Legends, releasing in theaters on May 30th. More Karate Kid, more kid doing karate, more fight, more Asians back doing action films. Remember the time they was doing that a lot? Remember when they was doing that a whole lot?
I'm not even going. I don't know what he means by that, folks. I don't know what he means.
Yeah, you might have to clean that up. That's a little against terms of service.
Back in the day, we had hella kung fu flicks. We had hella kung fu flicks back in the day with
keep Asians doing martial arts. Is that what you just said? Listen,
they do it well.
Do not endorse his comments or anything.
Obviously, they do it good. If they're gonna keep making more Karate Kid, they must do it good.
Karate Kid.
We here at the VPON do not support anything he is saying. That is not all of us. That is just one person. We are not like that.
His views and opinions are his own.
Unendorsed for sure.
Now, Karate Kid movie. It's gonna have a lot of legends in it. It's gonna have a lot. Everybody gonna be in here. Old heads, new heads, all of them. They showed a lot in Cobra Kai. But this is going to bring it all together. I'm assuming they're going to bring, since Jackie Chan here, they're going to bring Jerry back. Jaden going to be in there as an adult, beating up Cobra Kai type shit.
No.
This is fire. This is going to be fire. Heat.
You'll let us know. You're going to tell us.
Yeah, I'm going to let you know.
We ain't going to find out.
Yeah.
And lastly, for my Marvel fans again, we got Daredevil Born Again premiering March 4th on Disney Plus. We getting some Daredevil, one time for Matt Murdock, and they better do a good job because
didn't they say something like it's gonna be like the most mature shit Disney ever put out?
I ain't seen nothing
more so
on
than
it.
Deadpool. More so than Deadpool. Like it's gonna.
I have seen
gritty.
No talk.
It's gonna.
I ain't seen
gritty.
no conversation.
Yeah,
I hope so though, because it's Daredevil. You better come on, man. You gotta do a good job on this one.
It's the underbelly of New York, baby. It's gonna.
It better go crazy.
It might be some sex trafficking in there. You don't know. Diddy might pop up in there. You never know what's gonna happen. I'm just
and they will. That'll come on. You was just bullying me about the. Come on.
I'm just saying. Diddy might pop up. A Diddy ass. Of course they can't use Diddy, but I'm just saying it might be a Diddy ass. A Diddy ass individual.
If they put an "esque" in this film,
ask.
You stop it. Unendorse this nigga.
Shit. What up, man? Well, what we getting into today, man?
Man, we got a tier list on the menu today. Don't y'all love tier lists?
I do.
And what's the topic of the tier list?
Oh, Sino just dropped it. We doing the infected tier list.
Surprise. It's the official VLBN zombie survival tier list.
Infection survival tier list, because everything ain't technically zombie.
Everything ain't zombie.
Everything ain't technically dead. So you know.
But it's an infection.
Shit can happen. Whatever. We heading over there. Welcome to the infection survivability tier list. Infection survive. How likely you are to survive one of these apocalypses, or not even just infection in general. It's simple as that, folks.
Because who the hell is apocalypse? I'm not. Come on.
It's apocalypses. You wouldn't say apocalypses, bruh. Grammar. Get some grammar.
You're not saying apocalypse either.
Get some grammar. They're not all apocalypse. All right.
Just apocalypse.
Somebody fact check the plural version of apocalypse.
But look, man, I'm gonna tell you. See, this
is apocalyptic. It's apocalypse. It's apocalyptic.
8 people in here. I'm ready to quit. First up, we got Dawn of the Dead, folks, in the mall. They was out here. They went to the island. I'm gonna give Dawn of the Dead. This is high, but it's nowhere near guaranteed death like they was in a mall with some glass. Like, so
Give me a real
I'm giving
brief
that an A,
rundown.
man. The Freak, what
Give
you
me a
got to say
brief
about
rundown.
Dawn of the Dead at A?
I need a small rundown of this film. It came
All
out
right.
in 78. Come on,
Zombie apocalypse, they hold up in a mall. The mall, outside the mall, is glass windows. It take, how long they were there? Like a whole month before they actually broke the glass. These zombies are a wash, for real, but they were menaces. They took shit out. Like the world was down and out
It was
for a
that
long
bad.
time. Yeah.
Okay. Probably where you got it then. If it affected the whole world, I mean,
Yeah, real quick.
anytime it hit the whole world and it sent the whole world into a state of apocalypse and you got civilization plummeting, what the average person gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. Say, Zone, what you got to say about that? That might be too
Yeah,
much.
I agree. If shit already gone to hell,
They fucked the government up.
yeah, if all the systems that are usually in place are like fucked up, then you pretty much cook. I mean, you can probably like hold out if you can make it to like some outskirts area and barricade yourself, maybe get a farm or something. But other than that, it ain't looking too good.
All right, who else we got in here? Buttons, what you got? Jay, what you got? And you only got one
For
time to answer.
myself, I
No, it's too late.
probably I might make it if I'm speaking for myself. Don't ask me how I would survive. I just know I would.
It wasn't a lot of survivors in Dawn of the Dead. That's another
What
thing.
type of
What type of what?
surviving? What survival skills are you applying to? Come on. What?
To be fair, none of these niggas really had survival skills too, though. Like, I think
They
it
made
was
it-
one outdoorsy
It
nigga.
was regular stupid niggas and it was working.
Let's see what Jay got to say. We got to move this on. Jay, what you got? Dawn of the Dead.
I would say
changes.
in this one, what I would say is only because they were in a mall that they were even able to survive, because they had all the tools they needed for a
True.
while. So I would say this to me is like maybe like a B tier, because like you said, it reached the whole world. So the whole infrastructure of the planet was fucked up.
Yeah.
So that's how I see it.
Yeah, that's what makes it an A. I feel like, because the whole world was shut down by this shit. But I do think it's too high, just because, again, niggas was in the mall with no survival skills, just surviving off that for a long time.
Mhm.
It's such
I
an
gotta-
awkward place to
I'm
be
sorry,
when
I-
there's a zombie apocalypse happening. It's such
Yeah, it's such a perfect place. So
I gotta
that
go
does
back.
It's hard.
I gotta go back. Actually, I didn't catch that part. So they were surviving this shit that fucked the whole world up because they were living in a mall.
Whole
What's with that
movie in the
shit?
mall. It was another nigga in a gun shop across from the mall. They used to talk to this nigga on the
Can't do
roof, and
it.
he'd shoot certain zombies.
I can't do A tier anymore. That's the same
Yeah,
as having
I-
house supplies. That's a well supplied house.
I gotta
That's
knock
having a
this
bunker,
down.
right?
Hold
Yeah,
up.
they lived off of a fucking mall that got attached to a Ross. Come
I
on,
gotta
bruh.
knock this down, especially because when The Walking Dead come up, I have such a strong opinion on that. All right,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
go
that-
to.
They did another one.
It's two Dawn of the Dead. Oh,
They did
it's the
another one?
1978 movie. Is this the same premise? This nigga,
Same thing.
Sendo, be for fucking real for 1 second.
Sendo said they were faster in
Beef?
this one.
Yeah,
They were faster
1978
in
wasn't
this one?
planned.
They were
Yeah,
faster
they were-
in the new one.
Just
Straight
off the
up.
strength of no, them niggas was fast as a bitch in 04.
Mm-hmm.
They got faster.
Look,
So that
both of these
changes.
niggas is B. They was faster.
Yeah. They were faster in 04.
So we gonna get this an A because it was allegedly fat. You ain't even watched
No.
this shit. Be for real.
No,
Reversed it.
No.
Reversed it.
reverse that shit.
Oh, they was faster in the new one.
The new one's faster.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
nah, because I was talking about the new one. The new one is a B. We was already
What is it?
it's ahead of this, but
Then throw it BC.
this
Then throw
probably-
BC.
this probably down there though, because they ain't fast either. Was the government completely shut down in Dawn of the Dead? We gotta
If
move
it
on.
was,
We moving on.
Yeah.
1970s
Yeah.
government. It was a joke. No,
This nigga on his left wing shit.
oh
he
my
ready to
god,
go crazy.
oh my god.
Look, man, if you ain't watched Black Summer,
Oh.
good as fuck, good ass show. And these zombies were no business. Like, they were all business. They came and they did what the fuck they had to do. They were fast as fuck. aggressive as fuck. I think they might have been stronger, but again, they did hold out. You know what I mean? The society is kind of collapsed, but niggas was still driving cars, if I'm not mistaken. Niggas had cars that worked and shit like that, and niggas had a plane. Like, this scene is where they was like going to get the plane so they can go to another island. I'm pretty sure the government was still somewhat operable in different places. I'm going to give this a B tier also. I think I'm gonna put it behind Dawn of the Dead, but they had more. They didn't have more survivors. Nah, everybody just had to go because the government actually had control. Like, from the very first episode, the government come in like, "Hey, we gotta evacuate," type shit. So it is still a government. This is actually going in C tier. That's my. Is it Freak? What you think about that? Did you see Black Summer?
I've never seen it, but based off everything you just said, did the government ever shut down and destabilize?
It definitely destabilized, but the government was still like, even at this point, this is like last season.
Did they pick back up? Did they pick back up and start making sense?
Not yet, but it was like they was talking to him and shit. They were talking to him and shit.
It was going the route of them picking the culture back up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, new rule: you can't vote if you ain't seen it. Who else seen Black Summer?
Get your ass.
No, you can't vote if you ain't see it.
Fair enough.
Nobody seen Black Summer on Netflix. Really good show. All right, Rat.
Anybody watch that? Anybody watch that shit?
I was zombied out by that.
If you didn't see Wreck, let me explain this real quick. They are trapped in a apartment complex. With them, how many survivors? How many survivors was in Wreck? Zero.
With them.
Listen, this is how many survivors was in Wreck? Wreck is fire.
Hater said none.
Yeah, this is dead, bro. Because you trapped inside an apartment building. You know what I mean? Everybody's just turning zombie. Whole fire team. You can't do. Listen. This Sounds is like dead. Cook. Anybody else seen Wreck? Yeah, this is Cook. We're gonna change that to Cook, actually. We're gonna change S tier to Cook.
Yeah.
Cooked. You are cooked in Wreck, bro. It's not even debatable. You can't escape all the satanic rituals. The police was trying to keep them in. It's satanic rituals, and the police is outside. Like, don't come outside, bro. Y'all contaminated. Bro, they killing us in here. Hey, we gonna kill you out here. It's literally an unsurvivable situation. It's not to be talked about. Now, this is, come on, bro. Cabin in the Woods. The thing about the zombies is they would have been escapable if it weren't for the organization holding them there, because they couldn't escape. This is another Cooked.
That's another Cook. The whole thing is rigged.
It's literally rigged.
They're watching how you play the game. they see your dick. You're cooked.
It's nothing. It's literally nothing you can do. Cabin in the Woods.
You do. If they want you to die and don't want to give you any resources, you lost.
I don't know what else we can do about that one, bro.
Don't go to the cabin next time.
All right, Pat Simmons, bro. Listen, we good. We good. We are a baby with a knife. They don't get stronger.
WPS?
You said
WPS?
What?
WPS?
He was just unsuspecting. This little boy, he was unsuspecting. He cut a couple ankles, shit like that. But I swear, how they killed him, the daddy was just like, "Oh, you're not my son," boom, and just like that shit was over in a flash.
Sendo said, "Just don't be an idiot." Exactly. Just don't be an idiot here. Don't be dumb here.
All right, he should have named it that in the first place.
Don't be dumb. Move for real. Move joint.
I'm just gonna say stop it. Evil Dead. No. Excuse me. These ain't zombies. This is Evil Dead. All right, you cut them up, they still talking. You have to cut them up so they don't kill you. so they're less able to kill you. You cut their arms off, their arms still moving towards you. Cut their head off, they still talking shit. I fucked your mama, nigga. Type shit. This is I think this is more mental even than physical, cause they not really super strong, if I'm not mistaken. They might can fly a little bit, type shit, but they not super powered. But they are human, completely intelligent, and you literally have to hack them up. So I'm gonna get this.
You should put that and stop it, because it's only a threat if you literally read the skin book out loud.
That's true.
You have to be a dummy to really do that.
And you gotta read Latin. Nah,
Yeah.
you actually, they played the record. They played the record.
This has to be jump started. Someone has to make this happen.
You gotta play the record recording and the nigga read on it. This would happen in almost all the movies. The nigga plays the record and it's somebody giving notes.
There's like a bajillion warnings. Do not read this out loud.
Yeah.
Don't open the skin book. And he's like, bro, what if I read the skin book?
That's true shit. That's true shit.
Just don't read the literature. Just do not read.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give that a stop.
I've heard so far.
Oh my god, the sadness. Can I add some lore to the podcast?
No, ma'am, you gotta be called on. I told everybody you gotta be called on. Why you in here so late?
My bad. I apologize.
Damn. Anyway, anybody else had anything to say about Evil Dead? All right. So,
Yes.
what's up? What's up, Jay? What you
Real
got to say?
quick.
You against this?
Real quick. No, I'm with it only because it seemed like self-inflicted injuries, in my personal opinion.
It is.
All right.
Sports-related injury.
That's what I gathered.
All right.
That's what I gathered.
So the sadness. This is an infection where it makes you act out like whatever you've been pushing back in your brain, you'll do that. You know what I mean? Whatever, like in the darkest part of your brain, you're gonna do that. And the thing about these, they're not even slightly slow or dumb. They still perfectly humanly fine. They know how to open doors. They can launch a nuke if they want to. Any fucking thing. And it's spread mass. I'm at least in this area. It's not said if it's worldwide. I don't think. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, you pretty much absolutely cooked, cuz I don't see no way around this. They did dodge and swoop them, but it's just outsmart. Like oh, they over here having a blood orgy. Let me creep past. Yeah, this is absolutely cooked. Anybody seen the Sadness?
Watch.
Yeah, it's based Cross. It's Cross inspired. I'm sure they've seen that. But yeah, this is cooked for me. Anybody got anything to add? Hater?
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, we would absolutely be cooked if the sadness was real. And also the sadness is directly inspired and even in a way a spiritual successor of the Crossed series that was started by Garth Ennis. It's a graphic novel series.
Did the director say that?
Derived. Yes.
Oh, all right. Just making sure.
Yeah. I wouldn't spread false information in here now.
I love spreading false information online. All right. The sadness though, this is my goat for unsurvivability. You are cooked in the sadness or the Cross type situation. It's no hope. This is a no hope situation.
I got something to say about that.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You ain't watching.
I have salt in my house, and I can definitely make a salt circle if needed to keep the sadness out.
Unfortunately,
if you see how they did that nigga in Cross,
that doesn't work. Bro, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know about the salt circle.
Hey, listen, Cross is not for the faint of heart. Don't even look it up if you a bitch ass nigga. Anyway,
you're depraved if you read.
Too late.
Yeah.
Too late.
Yeah, read those books. But this is similar, but I feel like these is weak. They still have like the government up and everything running, right?
Yeah,
This is like an A tier for me.
The crazies was caused by something in the water, right?
Yeah, it was like a small tank.
It affected the water system in that area.
Yeah, could they infect other people?
Crossed. It was very similar to that. Like they were zombies, but not really zombies.
Yeah, could they infect other people though?
Yes, they could. They
could. I'm still giving the A tier because it was wild contained.
Yeah,
this was contained.
What was the area that was infected?
It was in the middle of nowhere, Idaho, or something.
Yeah, like let's just bomb that shit. This is wild survival. Man, this might be a B tier for real.
Are we gonna? Yeah. So that's my question. Are we gonna factor in the fact that if it's that isolated, that most countries would probably just fucking nuke that shit if they're aware of it? Like most nations would just. Most
gotta
nations
be a
would
thing.
bomb that.
I thought that was the plot of the movie. They were gonna nuke that entire area.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that seems like that's doable. If you're there though, I guess it's not. Was it if you were there?
Containability and zombie.
Died, honestly. I mean, they're just people. They're just fucked up in the head. That's it.
People tweaking. It's just niggas tweaking.
It's just a bunch of meth heads for real. If we think about it, they won't like. This gotta be a.
That's C tier.
Yeah, for
Trey,
real.
If you own a gun next to tweakers, what you gonna do with it?
But they top of C tier though, because they, they
just
can
own
think.
a gun. Just have a weapon.
Wait, was they even thinking?
No,
like, were they talking?
They weren't even organized like how.
Yeah, they weren't talking either.
I might gotta go and stop it. If I got a gun,
they know how to do stuff though. They can act on instant. Yeah, this is C tier.
Okay. All right.
I got a gun.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna put this in got a gun tier.
Got a gun.
Got a gun.
This is got a gun tier.
Got a gun for sure. Yeah.
Cause you survive up with a gun. Survive up with a gun.
Just get a weapon.
Quarantine
is literally wrecked. It's literally
it's the same thing. It's worse actually.
It's by the same like the director, the script, everything is just translated to English. It's the same movie.
Oh, it's the same exact movie? I think I might have seen this once. Damn, that is the same movie.
It's literally the same exact movie.
Which one did I watch?
Are word for word the same. You could have watched either, and you watched the same movie.
I think it hit harder in quarantine, so it's going right there.
I think because the technology was better with quarantine.
All right, now this is controversial. Resident Evil, but we gotta factor in containability. Everyone, this is the whole world. They were on boats everywhere. It came for them. These it's like 3 people left in the world, bruh. This is completely cooked. You think you're gonna be one of the? You're not. You're not going to be one of the MC. You're not one of the side characters, brother. You're one of the zombies. You are cooked. Anybody got anything to say against that?
This nigga's an evil resident.
I do.
What do you have against that?
I want to put that in stop it tier because quite frankly, everything that happens in Resident Evil is because of only corporate greed. These things literally have cures.
Oh, we can vote it away.
Listen. There are fail safes. There are literal cures that are made.
But what are you going to do?
Bioweapons.
But what are you going to do to stop?
They get released.
But what are you going to do to stop it?
But we can't. We can't do that in this setting.
Let me land my plane.
You are a person. We can't vote our way to stop Resident Evil Apocalypse, buddy. We can't do that.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Can you let me finish? The only reason why these things get released is literally because somebody else is trying to make more money. There's literally cures. In every single game, you find the cure for the virus. It's already made.
And what the fuck that got to do with the survivors? This is a survivor tier list.
Well, I'm saying, like, there would not be a need for survivors if people were not trying to make money off of it.
It doesn't fucking matter. It happened, hater. It happened. There's nothing you can do. You're cooked. You are cooked. If you're not an executive in fucking Umbrella Corp, you are fucking cooked. There's nothing you can do.
Umbrella Corp.
What the fuck? You can't survive it. You can for a little bit.
That's a fair argument.
I feel like I was cooking, bro. I feel like I was cooking.
I get where you're going. But based on survivability, we wouldn't be in the position to be able to.
Cooked.
We're not in the position to stop them from being greedy. You know what I'm saying?
A liquor, you're done.
It's not just liquors. It's the whole world. You got to factor in the whole world, the containability, and this is definitely for me. Get a gun. Got a gun too. A little girl is out here murdering. It's a part.
A little girl with a pocket knife.
A little girl with a knife and a fucking 6-shooter is out here killing fleets of zombies. Stop it. This is get a gun tier, and it's actually at the bottom. Them societies. It won't no societies here. This is at the bottom. This is right in front of the bottom. Because it won't no societies here. It won't no societies here. Everybody is scrambling right here. These two are at the bottom. And anybody got anything to say against that? Forever hold your peace. We on to The Walking Dead. And this is, it's not by far the most survivable. It can't be with Pet Sematary right here. But I still want to put it at the bottom of Get a Gun. I got a gun. It's whole societies in Walking Dead thriving. No, this got to be behind that because society actually fell on this one.
Well, I got a question.
It's
about
right
that
here.
one.
There are
I
no
have a
rules.
question about that one.
We're lost.
So, I'm not the biggest Walking Dead fan. I don't know everything, but like
You don't know the
factoring in-
rules?
Factoring in how it was at the start, and then also factoring in later on that had the whispers and shit. With that,
There
not
are
coming
no
to play.
rules.
See, the only
But,
thing though,
but for
is
regular survivability,
not.
I mean,
They survived their ass off for 12 seasons. Stop it, bro. This is,
And
yeah,
they
no
have
shit.
at least
Yeah, no shit.
four
But I
spin-offs.
mean, I don't know.
if you've seen up until the
Yeah.
whispers, you've seen several colonies of people.
I was definitely,
I
yeah.
haven't
I just,
seen that, actually.
maybe like C. I feel like C tier personally. That's just my opinion.
Nah,
No,
this is you
not
got
a
a
gun.
gun.
It took
The
more
beginning.
than a gun.
I give you the
It took
beginning.
more than a gun. It took more than a gun.
It
They had to
didn't.
build walls.
It didn't.
They
You
had
just
to build
seen
walls
one
and-
You just seen one person journey.
No,
You seen Rick going through the journey like he woke up in the fucking hospital. Everybody
Rick
else,
ain't
these
good,
colonies were still here. Niggas had civilization everywhere. Rick
Well, I'm-
was just
I'm
on the
basing it
bad
off of-
side of that.
yeah,
I don't think a
basing
lot
it
of
off
people
of,
was
like-
that
on
was
that.
just fuck.
So my basis is not off the characters who are meant to survive. I mean, like the average person, because Rick wasn't gonna die to that, obviously. But what
Bruh,
happened to
this
the
what you
people
don't
that he met
understand.
along the way? That's what I'm saying. I'm factoring
After
off
the
that. I guess
whispers.
at least it's tier.
There
All
were,
right, so now I got to get into After the Whisperers.
you
Let me
have
tell 'em.
Carol, bro. You have
Let
Carol.
me tell them, hater.
You have
Shut
Carol.
up.
You have Carol.
So
Yeah.
after the Whisperers, they get to what's it called? The Capitol. All right. They have a full fucking military force, armored down. You can't bite me. Guns, water, literal politics. They have a whole government system set up. Not the governor from way back. This is literally society. It's thousands and thousands of people. And this one contains, it's not contained, it's a whole city. Essentially, then you got Dead City. Niggas in the city, this is after Walking Dead. Niggas in the city living amongst the dead, thriving, whole barter systems, everything. The Walking Dead is one of the most survivable infections ever. It's just that simple, bro.
I feel that.
It's get a gun.
I'm basing
You
my
said it better
idea
than
off
I
the fact
could.
that the whole series is like 12 seasons, and at the start of the show, it wasn't that damn simple. That I know it progressed, obviously. It's just looking at it as a whole. I don't know. I feel like I would say C, but I'm okay with got. I get your point.
Oh,
I
this
disagree.
is C tier. My bad. This actually is C tier.
Well, that is
Gun
C
is C tier.
That is a C. Well, then
No more
I guess
tier
I'm saying
list.
B then. I guess I'm saying B, but yeah.
Nah,
That's
this
my-
is
that's
C
my-
tier. Anybody else against that? Because we on to the next one.
I agree.
Don had one. Oh, yeah.
Zombie
No, I was gonna say-
Lando.
That's
was gonna say, the
definitely
real-
C.
A real
You can't
enemies
talk,
in the
but you
Walking
can't
Dead
talk.
are the
Y'all can't talk before I have to go. All right.
Never.
Oh,
Zombie
sorry.
Land. Controversial.
Oh,
Society was just about completely collapsed. It was a comedy element to it, but this was pretty damn unsurvivable. Like everybody was a fucking zombie in this. I want to give this an A. That might be controversial. Who got something to say about it?
I do. I actually agree with that because there was no government infrastructure. There was nothing to keep any. The people that was left, and they was dwindling by the numbers. Yes, it was all funny, haha, clown zombies, whatever, but they were all dying. Everybody was dying. Nowhere was safe. They kept trying to find. It was like, it's safe over here. Nope, they went over there. It's not safe. They telling you it's not safe. Yo, yeah, I agree.
They were literally traveling around the country trying to find somewhere safe. So if nobody else got anything else,
Can I say that because Zombieland is a comedy, the decisions that the general public makes is inherently stupid for
No.
comedic effect.
You didn't see any
wanna
of
say
that. You didn't see the general public making any decisions in Zombieland. You just saw a zombie
Well-
apocalypse.
I guess.
Yeah, you ain't seen none of that, so you can't say that.
Yeah, no, that's they
That
took
people.
a very like
This is at the bottom of Stop It. This was hilarious. Shaun
Yes.
of the
I don't even know.
Dead.
I don't even know what that is.
Let
these
me
niggas
explain
held
it to
up in
you.
a pub, bro. These niggas
never
held
even
up in
heard
a
of that.
British pub, eating British food, drinking British beer, bro.
And that was
Okay,
it.
Brit.
Like, they were literally just walking through the
That's how
streets.
survivable it is. Like they tolerated that shit because I would kill myself
And I'm
if
going
I
to
had to eat British food. I mean, I'm sorry, kiss myself.
It's one scene where they literally just act like zombies walking through the crowd and the zombies ain't fuck with them. This is at the bottom. Stop it. They were like, they ain't put like blood on them like The Walking Dead or nothing. They were just like,
Yeah.
and the zombies. This
I'm
is
a
stop
drunk
it.
British dude. Let me drive into a bar.
Now,
This is our favorite
That's
pub.
silly.
We'll survive the apocalypse.
we on to World War
Bro,
Z.
no, this one is
No, you
cooked.
can't. I'm kicking you, hater. That's it. I'm kicking you. You don't talk before I talk. I talk and ask if you got something to say. Nobody talk before I talk. God
I
damn
keep
it.
forgetting. I'm sorry. I'm very
Good lord.
World War Z. This one.
Survivable.
World War Z. Now this is
It's an
the
A tier.
least survivable apocalypse. Even though they still have some government systems working, this is just unsurvivable. You talking about hordes of zombies pouring in.
Can I disagree with
You
you?
talking about
What if I have to
hordes and hordes of zombies. You're absolutely cooked. It's
No, you're
way.
not.
Can I
You're
ask-
not cooked
Unless
because if you
you
remember
get-
in the series, if
I'm
people
not done.
they
And
ran
I'm not
past
done.
the guy
I'm
who
not
had
done.
cancer,
Wait,
there-
you can be-
Gumdrop late. We'll let him finish, or
I'm not
we'll
done.
get kicked out.
I'm
Let
not
him
done.
finish.
Unless you get fucking AIDS. The end.
Okay, no, Gumdrop, go.
So if you had a disease, be it incurable, terminal, whatever you want to call it, you were going to survive World War Z because they would not go after you. They wanted healthy bodies. It was like a hive mind. They did not want anyone who was sick, anyone who had any ailment. They ran right past, even if you were elderly, they didn't even want you. In the part of where they were running, I think they were in India, the little boy and that elderly guy in the alleyway, they ran past them. And the little boy looked around him like, why are they running past us? But that was because he was already sick with something else. So the zombies didn't want him. They wanted healthy bodies. So you can survive World War Z, provided that you have a underlying health condition that you don't know about, whatever that may be. You'll be fine.
It wasn't a health condition though.
They
Specifically a
wanted
disease.
healthy hosts. They did not want anyone who was sick. They did not want anyone who was elderly. They wanted a healthy body.
And you can say that, right? That's what they said, but
I
that
want to
does
add
not
nuance
stop you
to this.
from. That does not stop you from getting fucking trampled. Do you not see this fucking mass of bodies running over you? You think you can just walk through
don't
that?
Wait, add
That does
nuance.
not stop you. The nuance was the old man and his little grandson standing on the side. That was the nuance. That's
No.
not happening to most people. You're getting
Let
fucking
me
trampled.
speak. Let me
You're
speak.
getting trampled.
Stop silencing me.
You need to be
Okay,
silent.
so what I want to say is I read the source material of World War Z and the zombie survival guide. And I want to say that instead of being cooked, we would be in B tier with this because humanity does find a cure. We do find a vaccine that prevents people from becoming, as they call it, somnambulants, which basically translates to sleepwalkers. So there are extensive guides. There is like deep lore that basically is like, hey, this is how you survive. We literally made a guide because it's so survivable. That's why I want to put it in B.
We're talking about the movie.
Enough.
They did that in the movie?
The movie is a bit inaccurate, but I just want to add that nuance because I know people on TikTok are going to see that.
If I'm not mistaken, in the movie, it's only like 10% of the population plus Israel. Is it with the wall? Whoever got the wall in they city, they start getting attacked. So
we're making too much noise.
This is wild. I would not be comfortable putting this at less than a B. I mean, an A. Excuse me. It cannot be less than an A. Because in reality, you're cooked.
May I?
Go ahead, Jade.
I agree that this should be an A, only because yes, you need underlying health conditions to get around that. I get that. At the same time, the sheer amount of zombies that's coming at you. So let's say I was in New York City. Fuck getting bit or whatever. I'm gonna die just off a pair of fucking trampolinations, panic, it's too many. How are we really gonna deal with this? And none of us got underlying health conditions. We are saying it as if we were there. Unless you got space age, call it a day, because we all out of there.
I gotta have herpes.
Okay.
I'm still getting trampled.
Nuance because
I like to counter that argument.
Go
ahead.
Wow.
Because one, a lot of us do have underlying health conditions. You just don't know about them.
Everybody ain't got fucking. It's not an underlying. Stop saying that. It has to be a disease. It's a disease.
I said a lot of us have underlying health conditions that we're not aware of.
Heart disease not triggering them, bruh.
I know for a fact at least 30% of the New York City population has an STD. So you're not as cooked as you think you are.
I know for a fact at least 30%.
I'm not in New York.
That's a decent. I don't know. 30%.
Saison is in New York.
If 30% got chlamydia, I don't know.
Lord.
So he might.
But it has to be a disease. It has to be.
Put that motherfucker in A. If all it takes is me to go get COVID, put it in A.
The only thing. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. You can still get fucking trampled.
You can.
Like you still just standing in the way of somebody that doesn't have a disease. Man, that's it. Now.
Excuse me. So sorry.
Night of the Living Dead. This is the OG one. Oh, it's only the OG one now I'm thinking about it. This is Stop It. This is the classic zombie, slow walking type shit. Just absolute retards. Excuse me. Just absolute stumbling tomfoolery. Granted, this was in like the 60s or something, 50s or something like that. They had bombs. They could have ended this shit so quick. Night of the Living Dead. Stop It. Any objections?
Got it.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
I ain't never seen that.
I agree.
Was the film in black and white?
Yes.
No.
Yes, it was. The original Night of the Living Dead is black and white. That's how old it is.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's how old it is. This was, it was scary for the time.
Yeah, for the time, it was trying to reflect basically the Western world's anxiety about the rise of radio and television and technology going really fast at that time. So everybody was like, whoa, what if this makes us all fucking robots? Because we can call each other whenever we want to talk.
And thank you, Infographics.
Yeah, you're welcome for the nuance.
Change your name to Nuance, please.
We getting into the real bangers. Train to Busan. These zombies were unaffected. They were unaffected by anything unless a bullet to the head. I'm talking about you shooting, they be like, they still running towards you type shit. They are really aggressive. This is hard as fuck to survive, but they still had that government in play, didn't it? They still had the government. I mean, you lost a lot of people, but they still
A lot of
had.
people died. It was stable. It was
I
mostly
put 'em-
stable.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this behind World War Z in A tier.
Yeah.
Any objections?
No.
Nope.
I can get with that.
Yeah.
Nobody. All right.
No objections.
28 days later. This
Now
is,
this one, I'm
Nope.
putting that in Got a Gun.
nah, this is the same deal. They government, they did have their government intact. They definitely had their government intact.
That's why I say
To a
Got
certain
Gun.
point, they lost communications though. So that's a sign of the government being collapsed. I
No.
want to put it like right beside Train to
What
Busan
happened?
because
What even happened?
It broke out in the goddamn UK. They don't have gun laws. The most that an average UK citizen has is a kitchen knife. Okay.
That
Okay,
does-
why?
If you
That's a
got a
good
gun
factor.
in the UK,
That's a good
you're
factor.
surviving.
That's
You're
true.
surviving.
That's true. This
counts.
might gotta be down to a
That's a
beat.
good point,
It's
actually.
definitely in
That's-
front of done. That's a
that's
very
That's
good
why I
point.
say got a gun. If
They
you
can't even get
literally
no
have
damn
a
gun.
gun, can't even get to you. You can cripple these zombies. Yeah, sure, they run, but if you can cripple them, you have your survivability stat has exponentially gone up. Even if
I got
you
two
have
things.
a melee weapon, you know.
That's true shit.
Yeah. I got two things. One, why do you hate the UK so much?
Nah, she's
Because
just
their
right.
food
This
is
is correct.
disgusting, and they
That's
are built
enough.
off
No,
of the
no,
blood
don't answer that
allergies.
question. Y'all, we're
But
not
two,
hearing it.
most importantly,
Stop it.
most importantly, I cannot say that because
Don't get me
even if you
wound
did
up.
have a gun, even if you had a gun in that
Oh my
situation,
God.
the sheer number of what would have happened, because those zombies was a little bit smarter than normal zombies. They was also running in packs and hives. They could also move way faster than most other zombies. They were on it, and they were smelling people. That's the difference. They didn't need to be like, oh, I can't hear. I know where you're at. Guess where I'm going. You could be all the way across a field. You shouldn't be able to smell downwind. They were running to the nearest person. And yes, if you had a gun, it probably could have made it a little bit easier. But they were full blown sprinting to the next alive person. They knew.
That's
they
why I
knew.
want to put it up here. I want to put it,
It
right
doesn't
beside
matter.
Train to Busan because they was doing the
It
same
doesn't
shit in both
matter.
of these.
You are literally allowed to have a hunting rifle in the UK. And you literally saw in the movie series that we have out, niggas with hunting rifles
Hold on.
surviving. This nigga made a Faraday cage and he was completely safe.
You gotta
Okay.
factor in that the Korea don't have gun laws either. You can't have a fucking gun in Korea either. That's why I'm putting it
Yeah,
right
but
here
the
beside
difference with
it. No,
Train
it's the
to
same
Busan-
thing.
No, listen. The Train to Busan, the zombies, the way that the infection works, you still have a bit of your own self-will. Because we saw the main antagonist of the entire story, he had a personal grudge against the main character, and he followed through upon that. However,
They
in
still
28
working
days
packs.
later, the zombies never display that same kind of mindset. They don't have a mindset. Their only mindset is tear apart, eat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
his
these
same
zombies-
mindset.
That's why if you
Both
have
of
a
these are
gun,
the
it's
same.
easy to overcome that. No, they're not.
Yeah,
the,
but-
These are the same. They
these-
do the same shit.
they're not the
That's
same. They're not. The
No, they're
same.
not. These zombies got a sense of urgency
Yeah,
that the other
listen
ones
to the
did not.
nuance, bro. The nuance.
That's nice. These zombies got a sense of urgency that the other ones don't.
So
That's
it's
the
a-
difference.
So it's above Train to Busan, even though both of them had
Yes.
that same animalistic thing. These zombies was straight action. It was no feelings. So they gotta be above Train to Busan.
It's
Right.
easier to kill an enraged target than a target that is calculating and hunting.
Oh, here we go. They get to think sometimes
Train to
one
Busan
zombie
zombies
think.
and the 28
By the
days
way-
later zombies don't.
They doing
Hold
things.
on, you're talking about one scene when a nigga was turning and then turned into a zombie.
That's not
The
one,
rest of them zombies was just at your fucking throat.
bro.
They were
in 20
all
days-
of them. It
I
was
know it's the majority. I know it's the majority,
running at
but,
top speed. These are the same fucking zombies. We can't
People
do
in
this.
the
These are the
comments,
same zombies.
You know, if I'm valid, validate me, please. In the comments.
These are I am. These are the
Validate
same
me in the
zombies.
comments, please.
I
But no,
will
in
take
20
it.
days, 28 days later, these ain't the same zombies because these zombies are hyper aggressive.
No,
I'm
Train to Busan
hyper-aggressive.
zombies the same way. They the
No,
same
you might
shit.
be right.
They the same
the
shit.
Yeah, but they urgency to get stuff done in 28 days later was fucking ridiculous. That's all I'm saying. They worked harder.
I
Make
think
sure
so
y'all
too.
endorse my girl Nuance in the
All right,
comments.
but like, why do we have zombies that run at top speed and have superhuman strength? Like, why?
Because it's
I
an
never
infection.
understood that.
Because it's
My
an
God.
infection. This is an infection tier list. These are zombies, but you don't necessarily have to die.
Yeah.
A true zombie, you have to die. This is an infection tier list. So both of these are like, nah, you gotta die in Train to Busan, I think. But these, you can just get some shit in your eye.
Why has the list criteria changed like 4 times?
Because it hasn't. I
It
Am
has.
Legend.
You said
These
something.
vampire, goddamn. I mean, this is. I don't know how the world went to shit so quick with this when niggas can't come out at light.
Would you like some nuance
Well,
to
those
this?
fucking things come out at night and go crazy. Oh, what you got? Nuance got some more?
They
Go
do.
ahead,
Go
Nuance.
ahead.
I do. I've read the source
Come
material.
on, Nuance.
I Am
You read
Legend.
the-
It's
she read
not
the
about the
manga.
source material. You don't get to talk
read the
now.
I
We're
Am
not
Legend
talking. We're
manga.
talking about the movie.
She read the light novel.
We talking about the movie, hater. You can't.
I
In the movie,
read it, though. I did. It is literally a light novel.
and if we go on in the movie again, the government
She read
was
the manga.
collapsed. It got to be
I want to.
right up here with these guys. It
wanna
got to
add
be A
nuance.
tier.
Yeah, but come on, Nuance.
Now
Let
I'm going to
Nuance do her
ask
thing.
who has something against I Am Legend being in A tier.
I do.
What do you have
ahead,
against
Nuance.
I Am Legend being in A tier?
I want to put We Are Cooked into I Am Legend. I'm sorry, let me say that.
But not 28 days later? I mean, everybody was dead in
Oh,
I Am
let
Legend.
me finish. Let me cook, bro. Let me cook.
He was literally the last man on Earth, though. That does make sense. Like, it was,
Let
they
me
were
cook.
cooked. They
Let me
were
cook.
cooked.
So, and
Let
I
her
Am
say her.
Legend.
Let her do her Nuance.
So, I Am Legend, We Are Cooked. So, the initial thing is basically a vampiric virus that spreads across the entire continental North America, and it is implied that it has spread elsewhere. Our main character is a biologist, and he has been studying.
Stop laughing. What y'all
Shut
laughing?
up, bro. Why are you laughing at
I'm
me?
sorry. I'm so
But
sorry.
the main character, he's basically a biologist. He's trying to figure out why the fuck this is happening and how I can fix it. And he doesn't meet anybody else. The only reason why he has survived is because he has this background, you know? That's
This-
why I think we are fucking cooked.
This is
because
high
the average person is not going to know how to figure out that this is a vampiric species that is spread through bites and diseases, and this is how you survive.
This is
Literally.
above Resident Evil,
May
in
I?
my opinion.
Not the
He was
new.
literally the only
Yo,
nigga.
you want
He
a
was
new
the
one?
only nigga.
Please have me.
I
will
was
be a
wrong. He was the only. Will Smith was the only nigga in this movie.
He was literally the
For a
only guy
long
that
time.
could survive.
Like
In the
I
short story,
disagree.
sorry. In the
you
short
in
story,
New York, bro. You would have been dead too. Will Smith was the only nigga there.
Can I tell you
I'm
how?
gonna wait till she finish. I'm gonna wait till she finish.
Please let me finish. So, in the short story, this colony that he had imagined. So, first of all, he didn't find a woman with his son. He just found a woman. He was obsessed with her. He wanted to have sex with her. He trapped her. She escaped. Okay. And also, there was one colony that was a pipe dream of civilization. It didn't even exist. He died alone with this knowledge. I am the new drunk Trey, I'm sorry.
So the world is
All
cooked.
right, this
World
this
is
is why I disagree, because out of all of these things, ain't none of them have a point in time and day where I can move around freely. I've never seen a zombie movie where you can move around freely. I can move around freely if the sun is out.
But
There is. with
we
I Am
gotta
Legend.
We gotta factor
You're
in
the
the
only one who knows
containability
that.
and the government.
You're the only one who knows. Everybody else.
No, everybody, ain't nobody that stupid. We don't see these
No,
shits. That
they're
eventually, somebody's
cooked.
gonna catch on.
We're talking
Yeah,
about the
I'm not
movie,
saying-
Jay. They're
I'm
cooked.
saying it's
Everybody was
Wait,
dead.
I'm saying A tier. I'm saying A tier
I disagree.
because eventually we would have noticed. Oh, ain't nobody. They don't show up at in the daytime. People are going to be looking out their window. Gonna be doing a whole. People, you're going to notice that they're not showing up until nighttime because you can hear them running around like crazy. Oh, this doesn't happen in the daytime. Nobody else got
It
shelter.
doesn't
like
matter about the subtleties. The fact of the matter is, it was only one nigga left. So maybe they could go out and day at one point. It doesn't matter, Jay. There's one nigga left on Earth as far as he know.
That. Yeah, but that's the
The
part.
only other person that he encountered was literally by luck, and he captured her and held her captive.
Like, you're cooked, Jay. You're not going to be
You're
Will
cooked.
Smith.
I understand that,
You're
but
not
if
gonna
we
be
go
Will
by,
Smith.
yeah, but in the
Also-
movie they had a whole army base ready, and we going by movies, are we not?
They had
a
it
whole army base.
In the
Talking about
very
the movie?
beginning of the movie.
Look,
in the very
bro, I
beginning.
got even more nuance for the movie. Can I please say?
That's enough
No.
nuance.
Okay.
It
That's
doesn't
enough
matter.
nuance.
This is cooked. This is
We
cooked.
gotta vote.
Wildly
That's enough.
outvoted.
I have
That's
to
too
That's
much
vote.
enough nuance.
You're
Sorry, I
cooked.
got too much nuance.
You are
We got it.
cooked.
It's 5 minutes on I Am Legend.
And we got this
Overlord.
last one, Overlord.
Overlord.
I don't know what the
We're
fuck
putting
this
that in
even is.
Stop It. We're putting that in Stop It. Easy.
What even is that?
Anybody else know what the fuck this is?
I
don't even know
do.
what that is.
I do. Please, please.
All right, folks, it's in Stop It.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the tier list. That's it. Surprisingly painless. We still, hey, we ain't even, hey, look, we did all right
Yes,
on this
we
one.
did. It was smooth. Shout out to my boy Def Taste as the host. I am Freakman co-host. That's our third co-host right there. She go by Nuance. I want you to give her some
Shout out to
reaction
Nuance.
comments.
Oh my
Shout out
god,
to
I'm a
Nuance one
co-host
time.
now, guys. Let
You know
me
what
know.
I'm saying? A special guest, Nuance.
She won't be back.
That was the Nuance tier list. I hope y'all enjoyed that. We had a lot of details and backstory information.
Let me
Before we
zoom
get
out.
done, folks, we just hit 100 subs on our motherfucking YouTube channel. Let's clap
Hey.
those one time for the 100 subs.
103. 103 of them.
103. That's
They know good content. They know good content.
Hey, let's go.
100. 100.
Hey,
Yes.
your stay.
They know good content, man.
I appreciate all you niggas checking this out, man. Like I said, this was a Nuance tier list. Tell us about the nuance. Talk about
This
the
is
details.
the tier list. Oh shit.
Hey,
I might have had it fucked
anybody who wants more nuance, let me know. I will literally
She
blow
has it.
for hours.
She got that shit.
Beloviation, honey. Beloviation.
Who is doing that? Stop.